Hey guys, it's Jane. I am going to see if I can really quickly today just give you a look at 3 of Acorn Press's new releases. 2 of these I first got my hands on today, so this is fresh off the presses. I thought, seeing as how I had talked a little bit in one of my recent videos about how I've started working with a publishing house, some people might be a little bit interested in seeing some of our books, so I just thought I'd show you a couple. So the first one is this one, Tim Foster's The Suburban, Captivity of the Church. The thesis of this book is that in recent years the church has become captive to the values of a particular segment of society, and Tim Foster argues that the Christian message, being what it is, it brings a critique to every segment of society, including comfortable suburbia. Having explained that argument, he then goes on to talk about how he understands the gospel message impacting on urban values, suburban values, and also a third segment of Australian society, battlers, which he compares to the Southern rebel self-image in the state. The next one is Beyond the Myth of Self-Esteem, Finding Fulfillment by John Smith. John Smith has been involved in outreach and social welfare work, in kids at risk because of, social conditions and stuff for a lifetime, basically. And this is his latest book. For example, the be whatever you want to be myth, and the you must feel good and look good myth, and finally the it's never my fault myth. He does go on from deconstructing to proposing some alternatives, but it's a really interesting book by somebody who has worked with kids at risk for a long time and who has a real heart for helping kids grow up to find actual fulfillment. And this is the latest one, Marvellous, Melbourne and Spiritual Power by Will Renshaw. This is literally hot off the presses. I think we got it back from the printer just a matter of days ago. And my disclaimer is I've not actually read this, given that it's only just appeared. This is a history of Christian movements in Melbourne right from the earliest days of European settlement, and it's largely about interdenominational and lay-led movements as distinct from institutional church movements in Melbourne. There's actually been quite a history of interdenominational Christian movements and grassroots people-led Christian movements in Melbourne. A really very important history of a very particular thing, but nevertheless a really important document. And I know there are a lot of people who are going to be interested to have a look at this, of which I am one. So that's it. That's 3 of our latest publications. And that's all I've got to say today, which is just as well because the sun's nearly disappeared. I hope you're all well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye! There go the neighbours. So, and now the sun's gone behind the cloud. So there's that.